get everything back in this bag. After that horrible run of budget loss, I'm feeling a little bit better now. Orange 5, blue 1. I'm going to try and close out that desert research. We need 3 journals for part B. Oh, we got 1 journal. No skulls. That's the way we like it. Oh no! 4 skulls! That was ridiculous. Apparently those raiders were just on the other side of the dune and just sprung up as soon as I was doing my research. Alright, well, we'll see if we can recover from that. Well, we got the same colors. Blue 6, orange 5. And this is going to be a problem. We can't dive with a 5 or a 6. We can't go to the desert. We could explore, but then we have nowhere to place the second die, which will force us to spend the last of our starting budget to draw 2 more dice. Green 5, blue 5. That's not great, but it doesn't make us spend more budget. I really would like to put the green 5 on the Explorer, but then if I do that, I have nowhere to place the blue 5. So I'll have to use the blue 5 to explore without a bonus, which will allow me to place the second one. And we will need crossed tools or machetes. And we have to be careful because we already have 2 marks in the jungle raider track. Ooh, that was close. Cut 2 skulls, 2 machetes. I'm stopping and just taking the 2. 2 out of 12 is much better than just losing the track altogether. And we have a die in each location, so we're in good shape there. Green 3, blue 2. Let's go diving without a bonus. So we'll have to place this 2 by color first. Here on the research, which we don't need research in the ocean anymore, so that's okay. We're diving, so we're going to need cross tools or dive helmets. Well, we have a dive helmet and a skull. I'll keep going. Another dive helmet. Another dive helmet. All right, don't roll 2 skulls. Oh, I almost forgot. Cross tools. I probably rolled those before and didn't even realize it. Well, at least it didn't get me too bad since I can't roll 3 skulls now. Wasn't paying attention. Well, paid off in the end. We got 5. Even though I was a little absent-minded and forgot about the cross tools, I still managed to get 5. Blue 6, orange 4. I can't research because then I would have nowhere to place. Oh, yes, I would. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go for the research in the desert without a bonus. And I can't place this on the blue, but I can place it here in the Explorer, and that will give me 1 in each of the areas again. We only need the 3 journals, but we have to be careful. We already have 2 raider boxes marked. All right, journals. No raiders hiding over the dunes. Well, I got 1 journal, 1 skull, 1 cat meowing outside the door. Oh, this is getting close. There's journals, skulls. Do I risk it or do I spend budget? But if I spend budget, I have to start all over. I'm going to risk it. Ooh, nothing there. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, they got me. Oh, man. Too bad. There's too many raiders in the desert. I can never go back now. which means I can't place my first action die there since I can't do an action there, but the second one can still be placed there since you don't get that action. All right, I'm down to just 2 tracks. Ocean and jungle. Diving and exploring. One and one. I'm going to have to spend budget to re-roll. Those do me no good, because I don't need research. I need diving and exploring, so I need 3s, 4s, 5s, or 6s. We're out of initial budget, so we'll have to spend the budget here on the ocean track that we got from one of our milestones. Grab 2 new dice. 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. Well, we got a 6 and a 2, and that will work because we can explore with a bonus on the 6 and place the 2 in research, which we don't need to do research. We need some cross tools and machetes. We got 10 spots to go. Cross tools and machetes. Oh yes, that is nice. 2 sets of tools, 2 machetes. I can't roll 3 skulls, so I'm going to keep going. If I get 1 more, got it. Very good. That is 5, which is worth 10 because of the bonus. We managed to complete the jungle track, which will give us our last milestone, which will make 2 more budget available to us and give us 4 renown points. We're almost finished here. All we can do now is dive in the ocean, which means we can't place the first die anywhere else but there. Well, that's good luck. We got 2 blue dice. We need a 3 and a 4, and hopefully a 1 and a 2 because we can't place it anywhere else. Well, I don't think that's going to work. No, it won't. Because we can't place anything except on the dive. And that will cause us to spend another of our additional budget that we gained from reaching our first jungle milestone. And there are no more blue dice in here, which means we won't be able to get a bonus, but it might be easier to place them as long as we roll a 3 or a 4. And we did not. We will need to spend another of our surplus budget to continue going. Grab a couple of new dice. Got those blues out again. 3, 4s, 1s, and 2s. Got them. There we go. Now we can dive with the bonus and still place this 2. Very good. There are 7 boxes remaining and we get the bonus. Each die is worth 2. And I won't forget this time, cross tools and dive helmets are successes. Alright, cross tools and dive helmets. Gotta say it out loud so I don't forget. There are 2 cross tools, 1 dive helmet. I'm going to keep going and hopefully not roll 3 skulls. I did not. We have 5 successes, which is worth 10, and we only needed 7. And we've completed the dive step. Will give us another milestone and another 4 renown points and a couple more budget worth points at the end of the game. And that will end our game of Ancient Artifacts because the desert is closed off due to the raiders guarding it. And we have completed the ocean and jungle tracks, which means there is no open area where we could place an action die on the Atlas board. We'll tally up our final score, starting first with renown points. We have 1 in the desert. We have 1, 2, 3, 7 in the ocean. And in the jungle we have 1, 2, 6, which will give us a total of 14 points. And then unused budget will give us additional points. And in unused budget we have 0 in the desert. In the ocean we have 1, 2. And in the jungle we have 1, 2, 3 that we did not use. That's 5 unused budget. We add those 2 together and get our total score of 19. And the chart at the back of the book for solitaire performance makes me a skilled historian with 19 points. And in all of my previous playthroughs, I have not managed to break this 20-point barrier and make it into the higher areas yet. I thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough of Ancient Artifacts. Again, I'm trying to focus on as many affordable options as possible, but that doesn't mean I am eschewing all playthroughs of higher priced games in the future. I have plenty of those that I would love to do playthroughs for, but I think it's important to highlight these small developers and much more affordable options, especially games like this, where as long as you have a printer and some ink and some dice, you can play this game. You don't have to go out and purchase a copy of the game. It would be nice if you did, because it supports the smaller developers. But if you cannot do that financially, there is the print and play version, and you can still play through the game and have fun. As far as my thoughts on the game, I really like dice games. That's why you're seeing quite a few of them in a row here in these playthroughs. The rulebook is really easy to understand, easy to follow, easy to learn the game quickly. It only took me about 10-15 minutes of reading the rules and looking at the components to understand the game, and I was up and running. And then I barely have to refer back to it after the first playthrough or two, because it's very self-explanatory, and then you have the iconography on the sheets that help you out. The components are good quality. The dice that come in this version are good, nice rounded corner dice. And the results dice are, I don't know if you can see it, but these are etched with ink printed inside them. So these are not going to wear off. These aren't screen printed. These are nice, deep etched dice. Really like them a lot. The theme is fun, trying to explore these areas, put the puzzle together, do the things at the right time, try and beat your score. But the game is able to be played competitive also, up to 4 players. And that would bring into play the if followed box and the most followed box at the end for more renown points. Basically, the if followed means that when you go somewhere, another player can follow you there, and they get whatever you get, which would include if you ended up getting a raider box mark, they would have to do that also. But if they follow you, you get to mark that you were followed, and if people keep following you, you'll get those 3 renown points at the end, and that may be enough to beat out the other player. So they have to make that choice if they want to follow you because you're going somewhere for something they need, but it's also going to give you a possible boost in points at the end, so they have to choose wisely when to do that. Thank you for watching my playthrough of Ancient Artifacts. Again, the link to the print and play files and the link to the website where you can purchase your own copy will be in the description below, and I'll see you in my next video.